And a couple more clicks, and we will be rolling. Okay, there we are. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion High Intensity Interval Training. This is our first class in the month of November 2025. We're doing 30 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds either to slow down a little or to completely rest or to change equipment. So that 15 seconds, we're going to be able to use it to our advantage to switch exercises or to take a little bit of a break. What I'm going to do is warm up, and then I have 3 sets of hand weights, an optional resistance band, and if you have a kettlebell today, grab that, set it off to the side as we're going to be doing some kettlebell swings. We can do that with a dumbbell as well. Make sure you're staying hydrated with lots of water, and let's get our body warmed up this morning. So what I would like you to do is stand in a little bit of a tandem stance with one foot behind the other, a little bit of separation between your feet, hips are squared, and we're just going to start to swing our arms in opposition. So as the left arm comes up, the right arm goes back. And I want you to find a range of motion that's really good for you. And then as we do this, lift up off the back heel and press it down. So we'll start to warm up through the calf as well. And pick your pace. Whatever you want to do for pace here is great, as well as range of motion. So we're going to keep these arms going. And I'm going to change what the legs are doing. So instead of lifting up on that ball of the foot, bring the knee forward and press the heel back. So now we get to add some balance. Good. Take a big step back and press your heel down to the floor. Balance right out of the gate today. Let's do 3 more of these. 1 and 2 and 3. Great job. Okay, change the stance of your feet. Parallel with your toes. Just going to start to lift the arms in opposition. Right arm comes up, left arm goes back. And then we lift up on the ball of the foot and we press the heel down. Nice ankle mobility. And I want you to feel like you're getting a little stretch in the bones of your toes too as you come up. As long as your shoes aren't too stiff in the sole, you'll be able to move your toes a little bit too. Okay, keep those arms going. We'll add the second option as this knee comes up and we press back. I want to go in opposition like we did on the other side. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Good. Stabilize on that standing leg. Feel your core really working. Breathing. 4 more on this side. Great. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, a little nice and easy step side to side. We're going to do an arm circle around. So your arm's going to come across the front of your body and then open out. Good. Now, if you slow this down a little bit, you can turn and start to look to the side. That's also going to add us some balance as well. Good. If you're feeling tippy, keep your head forward or add that rotation. Now keep going with your feet, but change the direction you're circling the arm. So now it's going to come up and across this way. Yes. Adding some coordination. And again, turn your body to the side. Look that direction. Rotate the spine. Just about 3 more on each side. And 2. 1 more each side. Great job. Keep going with the legs and let's stretch the right shoulder. If you want to add some balance, look over the right shoulder. Good. Okay, open out, inhale. Exhale, bring the left arm across. Option to look left. So hips are nice and warmed up, shoulders nice and warmed up, ankles, a little bit in the spine. Open out. And let's take a chest stretch. So hands can either come to your hips with your elbows back or interlace your hands behind you and stretch here. Good. Make sure you're taking care of your shoulders today. You're not being too intense in some of these exercises. Okay, now step wide, stop, side stretch over. Hold and breathe. And then to the other side. Hold and breathe. Okay, it's time to start our first block of work. So we're going to be doing some kettlebell swings. I want you to pick up a weight that's maybe, if you have a kettlebell, great, but a moderate weight, because we've got 30 seconds on each arm of these swings. So what a kettlebell swing is going to look like: feet are nice and wide. We pass the weight between the legs. We extend the hips forcefully forward, and then we lift that arm up and up. Okay, so I'm going to start our timer, starting with the right arm. Okay, here we go. Good. So this is a cardio, but we do have some strength as well. Strength of the legs and of that right shoulder. You pick the pace. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Great job. So we have 15 seconds in between, right? So let's take a squat and hold. You're switching the weight to the left hand. Rise up. Good. Get ready. Start on the other side. Go. Good. Kettlebell swing. Now, if you don't have an appropriate weight for this, you can just do your arm without any additional resistance. Absolutely. So your chest is coming forward a little bit, but I don't want you to bend really far forward. I want you to keep your chest up. Nice. Great job. Almost there to the 30 seconds. Okay, hold your squat down. Switch your weight into that right hand. Now this time we're going to swing a little slower and add a little bit of a rotation. So come up, practice with me. As the weight goes through, look behind you, then look forward. Go. So I'm looking over my left shoulder as the weight is coming between the legs. And I'm almost reaching my hand behind me a little bit here too. So look left, look forward. Heart rate should be coming up, guys. Really work those glutes. Good job, good job. Okay, squat, hold. Switch hands. Woo, I feel that heart rate up. Okay, let's come up. Do a practice round. Look behind you, then look forward. Ready, go. Nice job, nice job. Now this is a swing, so we don't oftentimes do exercises that swing because it adds momentum to the exercise. But for the kettlebell swing, it is appropriate. So it should feel like you're throwing the weight forward. You're using the momentum of the dumbbell. Okay, hold. So we have one more round. We're going to do both arms at the same time. So come up, let's practice. Come through and lift. Ready? Go. Last 30 seconds here. You could maybe take a bigger dumbbell. I'm going to grab my 10-pounder instead of my 5. Yes. Squeeze your buns when you come up. Great job. Oh, that heart rate is up. Almost there. Okay, set your weight down. Want you to take 2 steps to the right. 1, 2 to the left. 1, 2. Push the arms up, up, up. Good job. So you might remember each block of work has 5 sets of 30 seconds, and then it has a minute. So we're going to be doing this exercise for almost 1 minute. And then I'm going to give you a break to grab a drink. Let me check my phone. 20 seconds. You can change the arms. Step together, step, touch. Good job. I want you to go at a nice, challenging pace. Okay, take a break. Nice job. Relax, grab a drink. Check your rating of perceived exertion. Keep moving your legs. For the next set, you have an option to put your resistance band around your thighs. If you prefer not to, that's okay too. So option for your resistance band and option for moderate weight. Not too light, not too heavy. We're going to be working some shoulders. Okay, so I'm going to grab my 5s for this one. Again, 30 seconds for each round with 15 seconds to adjust. So what we're going to do here is a squat to a side raise, and your option is going to be to lift the arm up, the leg is raising. If you need a chair, your other hand that you're not using or wall can be on a support. Okay, let's get ready and start. So we have our left leg up, our left arm up. Option for that resistance band. Great job. We're going to be doing a hold again like we did in the last round of our squat. Okay, hold. So I want to throw some isometric work in there. You can do anything you want with your arms here. And then we've got the right leg lifting and the right arm. Go. Great job. Now, if an arm straight up doesn't feel nice for your shoulder, you can reach it forward. You can reach it out to the side. You can lower it down and do a bicep curl. So I just want you to add some strength training with your left arm. Good job. Squat down, stabilize, hold. Breathe. Add anything you want with the weights. We have one more set on each side. Second set is always better than the first, right? Let's go. Lots of balance work here. I always love that balance challenge. We also have good core stabilization with this exercise. Exhale, lift. I'm feeling the outer thigh and glutes big time. Hold. Now, if you don't want to hold, you get to stand up, you get to shake it out, you get to take a break. This is your 15 seconds. Okay. Ready. And go. Right side. Great job. You pick the pace. Nice posture. Oh, I think my legs are going to be sore tomorrow. Skipping 1 week of LisaBug classes is always challenging when we come back. So I hope you did your online work. Okay, hold or take a break. So we have one more round. We're going to alternate sides. Of course we are. You knew that, didn't you? Get ready and go. Great job. So we have to shift our body weight each time, finding our balance each time, breathing each time. Woo. Now remember the cardio we did on the last round? You can keep your rubber bands on for that. Okay, so set your weights down. We're going to go 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Anything you want to do with your arms. If you need to take the band off, that's okay. Then just jump in with me. Good job. It's 1 minute here. Press out against that resistance band. Great job. Maybe you can add a hamstring curl back there. Make it a little different. Whoa, the hips are starting to feel it. We've got a break coming up. Let me check my clock. 10 seconds. Great. All right, slow it down and recover. Woo. Take that band off. Make sure you've got something to hold on to if you need. And then I need to grab my Kleenex. What did I do with it? I set it somewhere. Dave, can you grab me a Kleenex? Right underneath there. For some reason, since I got here, my nose has been running. And I know you can't see it from this far away, but it's really running. Thank you so much. Oh, there's my assistant off camera. Okay, let's see what we're doing next, guys. We've got, oh, I set my Kleenex right there. There it is. Okay, we're back to cardio again. No equipment. We're going to do a similar movement that we did in the warm-up. Grab your drink of water. So, in a step class, this is called a repeater. So we're going to start like we did in our warm-up. We're going to move our arms, and then our knee's going to come up and back at a fast pace. The standing knee has a little bit of a bend to it. 30 seconds on each side. Get ready. Okay, so right foot is in front. Left foot is back. You've got opposition. So as your knee comes up, your opposite arm comes forward. Get ready. 30 seconds. Start now. Good job. Pull that knee up. Pump your arms. Now, since we're going faster, you don't have to push your heel to the floor each time with that back leg. In fact, I don't want you to necessarily do that. We did it in the warm-up because we were moving slow. So you're just going to put the ball of your foot back there behind you. Okay, down we go. Wide position. Now you don't have to do the squat hold. You can relax. Okay, let's come up. Left foot in front. Right foot back. Start to move the arms. And we go. This side feels really awkward for me. Do you guys feel that way too? One side feels really strong. The other side, a little awkward. It's probably because that front foot of mine is the one that needs a knee replacement. You guys can see it's starting to go valgus, right? I can see it in the camera. It definitely is. Okay, here we go. Wide, hold. Now, you certainly could do lightweight, but if you do, I want you to control it. Okay, come on up. Right foot in front, left foot back. Let's go. Oh, this side feels much better. My good solid knee replacement is supporting me now. You guys think about your core. Tense up your abs. And again, if you decide to pick up weights, I want you to control it. Good job, good job. All right, take it wide. Hold or rest. Lots of choices in LisaBug classes. Okay, press up. Left foot in front, right foot back. Ready, go. Okay, this feels a little bit better on the second set. The brain gets used to things, right? Now, it's going to be interesting when we do alternating sides of this. We can do it. I'll show you how. Great job, great job. Okay, here we go. Hold. Feel that heart rate up. Okay, press up. So to alternate, step right, lift left, step, step. Left, right, step, step. Go. So I'm lifting and then I'm stepping twice on the floor to switch. Good job. Mind, body. It's everything in a LisaBug class. Balance, posture, core, strength, cardio, flexibility, mind, body. Okay, hold here. Last time. Okay, we have our step together. Here we go. Twice to the right, twice to the left. Good job. Now you can certainly do something else in this minute, but I'm trying to give us something consistent that you feel comfortable with to continue out through the break time. You can add a knee, you can add a twist. Going at your own pace, guys. No need to match my speed. You have your own need for speed. Excellent. Keep going. Let's see what we got left. 10 seconds. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right. Take a drink. Monitor your rating of perceived exertion. Let's see what we got. Got to adjust my mat, sliding all around. Whew. Okay, so we're going to go and put together a couple of exercises. 3 kettlebell swings, then 2 steps to get to the other side. So whatever you used for your kettlebell swings, I want you to start on this side of your space. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to step together, step, touch, and come back to position. Same side. Okay, if that's too challenging for your brain, just pick just the kettlebell swings. But it's nice to put 2 things together. Okay, 3 swings. And then step together, 3 swings. Step together, step together. Great job. Okay, step to the other side and hold here. Either hold your squat or just rest. Switch the weight to your left hand. Get in position, get ready to start. When that 15 seconds hit, go. 3, 2, 1. Step together, back to your position. Good. Make it work whatever way feels good for you. Just a combination of kettlebell swings and our step together exercise. Mind body. I love the mind body connection. Okay, rest. Come to the other side. Either hold your squat or rest. Get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step together. Step together. 3. Nice job. Good work. Is it starting to feel more comfortable? No? Okay, rest. Walk yourself over. Take a squat or take a rest. Switch the weight. Come up. Get ready. Good posture and swing. 3, 2, 1. Step together. Step together. So we have one more round after this that's going to switch sides each time. Of course we do. You guys know me, don't you? You know how my brain works. Good. Okay, rest. So starting over here, you've got 3 swings. You step to the other side and switch the weight and do 3 swings over there. Get ready. All right, here we go. Then switch weights. 3, 2, 1. Switch weights. 3, 2, 1. Switch weights. Good work. You're going to find a way that works best for you. Maybe it means you're not doing any weight. No dumbbells. That's okay. Okay. Keep step touching side to side. You can keep your weight. You can press it up. You can do nothing with the weight, but just hold it. You can hold it in one hand for a few seconds, kind of like the fireman's carry. And then you can switch it over to the other arm or do some bicep curls. Just options, guys. Let me check our clock. Keep moving. 20 seconds. Great job. Just a few more. Break coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice job. Okay, grab a drink, blow your nose. Anything else you need to do? Sorry for the sound in the mic. I don't know what's going on since I got here. It's running like a sieve. Okay, guys, we are going to do a plank set for the next round. I'm going to bring my mat down onto the floor. Part of this plank is going to be weight training in bird dog. So I want you to grab a weight that's sufficient to do a tricep kickback, or maybe set a couple next to you there so you have an option for your triceps. We're going to come down onto our hands and knees for bird dog while we're training the back of the arm. 30 seconds on each side. You've got an option. Once we do the 30 seconds here, you have an option to set it down and just to do a very short plank before we switch sides. Or you can rest into child's pose. You get to pick that 15 seconds. Okay, let's get ready. Place the weight in your right hand. Practice this tricep kickback. And then we're going to send the left leg straight back. And let's go for 30 seconds, starting now. Straighten, bend. So the reason this is a plank set is we are working on keeping our torso in really good alignment here, just like a plank. Great job, great job. Try not to swing this so it's not like the kettlebell swing. Keep your hips level. Okay, rest. You can come up in a full plank. It's just a few seconds. I'm going to use this 15 seconds to turn around so you can see my other arm. Okay, let's grab that weight in your left hand. Start your tricep and send your right leg back. Good. Bird dog is so good for spinal stabilization. Adding strength training into it is even better. Keep a nice neutral head position. Woo. Okay, rest. You can take a plank if you'd like, or a rest. So now instead of the tricep kickback, we're going to hook that weight underneath the left knee. Lift your left leg up. You're going to lift and lower the left leg while the right arm is reaching forward. You don't have to use the weight. Try not to let your lower back sag. How's the sweat meter, guys? It's really up here in Florida. Nice, rest. Take that weight out. You can do a little bit of a plank if you want, or take a break. I'm going to turn around. Now the weight goes under the back of the right knee. Lift that right leg up. Left arm is up. So we're working the right glute and hamstring. Really working the core. Now our last round of 30 seconds is going to be a plank from the forearms. That's going to give our wrists a break. Okay, so take that weight out. We're going to bring our elbows down to the floor. Either walk your knees back for a kneeling plank or curl your toes and lift your knees up off the floor. 30-second plank starting now. Great job, great job. Now we've got a 1-minute exercise after this. It's going to be alternating bird dogs, either with or without a hand weight. I'll show you how we're going to do that. All right, come on up. So your weight is going to be right in front of you. You have your right arm and your left leg, and then you're going to switch. Option, pick up that weight, and then switch the weight. Just an option with the weight. You don't have to do that. You're still getting great work without it. Nice job. We're halfway with this. 30 seconds to go. Woo. "15 seconds, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Relax. Take a little bit of a stretch here. Stretch everything out. While you're stretching, I'll check my cheat sheet for our next block. Okay, we're going to be rolling over onto our back. We've got 2 different exercises for the upper body. We've got a chest press and a tricep extension. So pick a weight that you think will be good for that. I'm going to grab my 5s. I left my 10s in Minnesota, my 8s in Minnesota. So I got to go either 5 or 10. So I'm going to pick the 5s just because I'm just coming back after a week off. Okay, so I'll show you these two exercises before I start our timer. So our weights are up. We're going to do the A press. So your weights are touching at the top. You're going to open your elbows out to the side till they almost touch the floor and then squeeze back in. So this is your A press. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, you bend your elbows and bring the weights next to your ears. Your elbows are facing up toward the ceiling, and then we extend the arms straight. Make sure you're not moving your upper arm. So in other words, you don't want to let your elbows lower down and come back up. That's a different exercise. Okay, so we're going to do those two exercises alternating, and then we're going to put them together. Okay, so feet can be on the floor or knees can be in tabletop. You can also add anything you want with your lower body here while we're doing this work. So A press, bend and straighten. Great job. Feet can stay on the floor if your lower back isn't tolerating being in tabletop. Working the chest and the shoulders and the triceps. Okay, this is our recovery. We're going to practice the tricep extension. So bend your elbows, bring the weights down toward your ears, and then press the arms up. Go. Great job, great job. You can be creative with work with your legs. Almost there. Isolating the triceps. Okay, now do the A press about halfway and hold it. So I want you to do an isometric. We're going to do this for the 15 seconds. Just holding your elbows about 90 degrees, activating your pecs. Okay, push up and down. Isotonic movement. Anything you want with the legs. After this 30 seconds, we'll be doing the isometric for the tricep extension. Okay, so now bend your elbows about halfway down. Hold it. Isometric work. Try to push your lower back down into the floor. Activate your core muscles. Do you feel this? Okay, straighten and bend, 30 seconds. So for our 5th round, we're going to put together the A press and the tricep extension back to back. If your back's bothering you, put your feet down or even maybe do a bridge. Okay, so let's practice slow. Do an A press, come to the top, do a tricep extension. Okay, if you need a break, take it for a couple of breaths or go ahead and start now. Here's your last 30 seconds. Good job. The fusion of two different exercises together, and they both work the triceps in some way. So that's known as supersetting. Woo. Okay, rest, set your weights down. We have 1 minute of abdominal crunches. So go ahead and start to lift and lower the upper body. You can add anything you want with your legs. Maybe bring a knee up or have your knees in tabletop or add some rotation and do a bicycle crunch. Try to relax your neck. Your hands are supporting your head. It's a long minute, so take a break if you need to. You pick the pace. Nice job. Let me check our clock. 10 seconds, guys. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest and relax. Okay, I found a really nice article in a fitness magazine, and it was going through seven different exercises that are really good for the aging body. The kettlebell swing was one of them, and I want to start to integrate those in. They're exercises we've been doing, but I want to pay a little bit more attention to them. One of the exercises was a single leg bridge, pushing up and down with one leg. So we're going to alternate those single leg bridges for our 30 seconds here. If you want to add your weights, you can put anything else in for yourself for upper body. Okay, so let's get ready. So let's start with your right leg up. It can be in tabletop, it can be straight, it can be low. You get to pick how you place that leg. And then press into your heel on your left leg, and that's lift and lower. So this is really good for the glutes. Also for the hamstrings and for our core, because we're trying to keep our pelvis level while we're lifting up with one leg. Be careful on these. It's easy to get a hamstring cramp. Okay, relax. Take a stretch here. The leg that was up, you're going to stretch it for a little bit. And then put it on the floor and extend your left leg up. Get ready and go. Lift, lift. Nice job. Now the height of your hips does not really matter. You just want to get them up off the floor to contract that muscle. It can even just be an inch. Tighten the back of your leg. Great job, great job. Okay, take a little bitty stretch here. Okay, let's switch legs, but I want you to walk your left foot away from you a little bit more so it's not as close this time. And let's go. So you should feel the difference in this with your leg further away, your foot further away from your bum. It's going to activate your hamstring a little bit more. Pick your pace. Great job. Try not to use your arms too much into the mat. Okay, take a stretch for your hip this time. Your right ankle is going to cross your left thigh. Okay, set your right foot on the floor. Walk it a little further away from your glute. Left leg up. Go. Great job, great job. I got to try not to use my arms. Woo. Okay, rest. Open your knees out for a little butterfly stretch. So our last 30 seconds, we're going to do marching bridges. So bring your knees back, hips distance apart. Come up into a bridge, and then we're going to march. Right leg up, left leg up. Good. 30 seconds of this. Woo. We've got ankle pumps coming up to work the shin muscles. So lower down from your bridge, lift your legs up, and point and flex. Now you can have your knees bent any amount you need to. We just want to get the feet up to send blood down toward the torso by activating the muscle pump. Flex and point, flex and point. I want this pretty vigorous so you're feeling it in your shins.